banana boat buddies to start their offseason, but the Kings teammates could look much different next year after last night's blowout loss.
Yeah.
How good is this? I may have had a little say in making sure we got this photo in here. Dennis Schroeder reportedly turned down a 4-year extension from the Lakers earlier this season. Andre Drummond did not play a single minute last night, despite being a midseason ad that suggested he'd be a cornerstone piece to the Lakers' title hopes. Only 7 current Lakers are secured to be on the roster for next season. So, Shannon, I got to ask you, since, you know, it's all about what you think here, which Laker would you get rid of?
Well, look, obviously the two untouchables are LeBron and AD. So we know for definitively they will be back.
Okay.
For me, I'm keeping Drum and I'm keeping Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker's only 20 years of age, Skip. He turns the ball over, but he's aggressive. He plays hard. Yeah, he gets lost in the shuffle sometimes, but he's only 20. I can live with that. The effort is there. The skill set is there. That other stuff, I can work with him and says, okay, we got to pick our spots a little better. We need to know when to go, when to slow, and do those things. So that's something you can work with. Skip, I like Caruso, but Caruso's injury prone. He can't stay healthy. What happened last night, Skip? Ankle, boom. Remember, he missed significant time again this year. And I didn't see the...
Well, he just blows himself up. He's a kamikaze. He's all over the floor.
And Skip, I didn't see the Caruso this year outside of the bubble that I saw Caruso inside the bubble.
Really? I thought he was pretty good.
Nah, he had some okay games. But those are the guys that I'm going to keep. Schroeder, let he go. Let he go. I just don't think he wants a max contract, $100 million contract, and I don't see him as that player. I don't, Skip. I mean, hey, he might get it from somebody, but the Lakers can't give him that. So for me, all the other guys, they can be replaced. And people say, well, Shannon, Drum. What people are expecting, they're expecting the Drummond of Detroit and Cleveland. The guy that can take as many shots as he wants, played as free as he wanted to, and gave you 18 and 18. Sometimes, Skip, he gave you 30 and 20. A lot of times, he gave you 20 and 20. But that's not what he's asked to do. He's a rebounding machine. Skip, he averaged 10 and a half, 11 rebounds a game in the 5 games that he started. So now he's only played how many games? So he only played, what, maybe 8, 9 games with LeBron and AD, including the playoffs? I think he'll be a valuable addition if they can secure him for another couple of years. But other than that, look here, I made it abundantly clear. If Kuzma on the roster, one or two things got to happen. Either Kuz go or I go. You want my fandom or you want him mucking it up?
Okay. Well, you pretty much blew it all up, right?
Yeah, we got to, Skip.
Okay.
No, we can't. The status quo ain't going to work for us.
All right, I'm going to go down the list, and I'm going to start with Dennis Schroeder, who had stretches of stardom this year. There are times he is electric.
Right.
He has quickness I don't see around the league.
Well, that game 2 or game 3 when he had 24, Skip, and he just like...
He is, you want to talk about blow-by Prince, man? He's got supreme quickness. Yet, he got COVID late in the year, and I'm not sure he ever bounced back from it because his playoff numbers are pathetic. And maybe that's just who he is. I don't know. But he shot only 31% from 3 in the playoffs. That's going to get you beat because they were already bad enough without him doing that.
Right.
Because they ranked 23rd in three-point shooting. Somebody's got to rise and shine and take that part over.
And wasn't he in the running for 6th man of the year last year?
Yeah.
I think he was top 3, him, Lou Will, and Trez. Trez won it.
Definitely. He just didn't really look like himself after he got COVID, and I don't know what sometimes, as you well know, it's inexplicable. It hits some people hard.
Well, Jason Tatum says he's still not...
And Myles Garrett had a bad bout of it. So it's mysterious. I don't know.
Right.
But here's the problem with Schroeder to me. He would not defer to the king. And you have to defer some. You have to show him that you're along for the ride with him. You have to show him you'll do your part and you'll be there for him when he really needs you.
Right.
When he hits you with the wide open three-point shot, you're going to nail that shot for him. But you have to genuflect for the king. And I'm saying that in a good way. Like you have to show LeBron, I'm with you. I want to be your guy. And he's his own guy.
Right.
And
it was more important to him, Skip, to be the starting point guard than fulfilling a role that was going to help a team to repeat as a champion. It was very important to him. I'm a point guard. I want to start.
Made it clear in his first media session.
Exactly.
Why was Oklahoma City such a surprise last year? Well, they had Chris Paul, but they also had Schroeder coming off the bench, and he would just light people up.
Right.
It changed games Ginobili style, because that's what Manu did for all those years for the Spurs. He would come in and just wreak havoc, and it's hard to deal with his energy and skill level coming off the bench.
Correct.
Okay, so Schroeder never bought into LeBron.
Never
he's his own. He's flying solo out there, and he wants his money and he wants his stardom.
Right.
So I'm going to assume, even though he said last night he indicated he wants to be a Laker, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Hey.
That's easy. That's just talk.
Okay.
He wants to get paid.
Now to your guy Drummond. I told you this. I first guessed it, and I'm going to third and fourth and fifth guess it. He's too much of a lane clogger and a ball stopper for LeBron. He gets in LeBron's way because he is the classic postman who posts up, and I'm talking about post. He doesn't have a sky hook. He doesn't have a 10-foot jump shot. His range is 1 foot away from the basket. That's LeBron's superhighway, and he's in the way too often to me, so he wasn't a good fit with LeBron. His numbers are pretty good, 12 and 10 during the regular season with the Lakers, and then 9 and 11 in the playoffs. It's pretty good, and he even made 7 or 10 free throws in the playoffs. I was impressed with that. I didn't think he was capable of doing that. I just don't think he's a good fit.
I think Bron loves him because who did he call for most of the screens? Who did the screens come from?
Yeah.
Big Penguin. Because Bron knows I'm going to be able to get by because once he set a pick, you ain't coming through there, bro.
Big Penguin's got an NFL body.
He does. He does.
I will give you that.
He better a heck of a tackle,
Okay, he might have. You know what? Like a left tackle, right? Oh, I'm with you. Woo. Okay, Gasol, I told you going in, he's like a human glacier now.
Yeah.
He can't move the way he used to, but he shot 41% from 3 in the regular season. That will work for LeBron because he can get out of the way and he can pick and roll and step back and make the 3.
But he can't start, Skip. He has to play or he has to be a reserve. He can't play, but then how many minutes are you going to play?
Yeah.
You good with 20 minutes a night?
Yeah. Probably not.
Okay.
He's probably seen his best days.
Okay.
And then finally, Kyle Kuzma. Look, there's only one way he would have worked here. They needed to embrace him. I'm talking about LeBron and AD as the third star, as a co-star, as part of their big 3. And they rejected him. They don't respect him. And he felt it. So this year in the regular season, he tried to become a role player where he did windows. You know, he crashed the glass and tried to do all the dirty work.
Right.
He wants to be a star. And so he goes into the postseason, he has no confidence. Look at his shooting. Shot 29% from the floor. He's 14 of 48 against Phoenix from the floor. Really?
Right, thank you.
17% from 3, 4 of 23. That's just nightmarish.
But, Skip, the thing that he has to understand is that star players, the one thing that superstar players and elite players have is basketball IQ. I'm not saying he's not a good basketball player. He might even be a great basketball player on a bad team with low expectations.
You know what?
Somewhere like Sacramento.
I think he could.
Yes.
Because if the coach embraces him and loves him and hugs him and,
let him do whatever
encourages, just shoot it.
Right.
Green light him.
Right.
Boy, he can get going and he can shoot the lights out.
But he doesn't understand. I mean, the lob, he and LeBron 2-on-1. What does he do? He hit the bottom of the rim with the lob. After Caruso laid it up, LeBron does it. Here he comes, boom. He can't feed the post. He fouls unnecessarily.
Okay.
He skipped last night, and Devin Booker. You see Book got it going. He's 7 of 8 from the 3.
Yep.
You play him to drive. He pulls up and hit a 3 right in your face. I'm like, Kuzma.
Okay. And my final quick point is THT, he should start. He should be the new
play him at
LeBron.
2?
Yeah, play him at the 2 to LeBron.
So
he should be the new shooting guard.
You going to let KCP go?
Well, I mean, you can still utilize. He plays good defense.
He played good defense, but he lost some of his. Now he played last night was his best game. Was KCP's best game.
But LeBron loves THT. He's a clutch client, and LeBron has already blessed him as a young player. Just go with that.
Because he has ability.
He was
he can get to the basket.
Look what he did last night. 6 of 9 shots. He